Hey YouTube, we have Leonard here. Bringing guys and gals, Shoshimin, how to become ordinary. I mean, honestly, what did we say last week? Shoshimin, how to destroy another man's life. Shoshimin, how to wreck individuals. Shoshimin, how clowns are formed. There's so many different ways you can go about it. Last week's episode was goated. It was, I think you could argue, at least for me it is, I think last week's episode of Shoushimin was the best episode of Shoshimin. Simply because of all the build-up that we had to the stuff of Urino and Osanai and this whole plotline that's happening. And to see, like, the episode was really dedicated, 90% of it, Osanai listening to Urino's failure, commending him where reasonable, ultimately saying, like, oh man, you did good. Oh yeah, keep going. We basically watched Osanai getting like a high off of Urino explaining what was happening and be like, yes. And then being like, dang, but you don't really check your errors. Dang, you really didn't think too deeply about this. Dang, and all the time, with all the breadcrumbs I gave you, you could have narrowed down to at least a million suspects. And then to end the episode, I'm getting hyped again. To end the episode, where this man is just like done. She goes for the killer, and she's like, but it's okay. I haven't lost faith in you. And then all of a sudden, it's just like, I never had much faith to begin with. Can't lose what you never had. And Urino's just like, I kind of felt bad, but it was too hype. Side note, Kono Oto tomorrow got DMCA. No! What? Oh my. I didn't check Kono Oto. I kept checking, because Kono Oto's on my second page of stuff. So those who don't know, random side note, Manga Dex is down. I got hit with DMCA. So it's still up, but a lot of series are just gone. Not Kono Oto. Man, why even go after Kono Oto, man? It's already hard enough to find this manga. They don't even have a serialization for us to enjoy in the West. Yeah, I hate Japan. Anyway. And I understand copyright, things like that. Actually, I hate copyright for obvious reasons. Duh, what I'm doing. But in certain cases, I understand it. I mean, like, you guys, like, if you care so much about that and us seeing it and you wanting us to purchase stuff, how about you serialize it in English? Like, it absolutely blows my mind. What is DMC non-American here? I call it DMCA. It's so if you ever upload things and you talk about copyright, so DMC is like the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, something like that. But it's and I only know this because again I have to deal with copyright for the channel purposes. No, not Devil May Cry. No. So DMC or DMCA is referring to that act, which basically has to do with like copyright law. But that's specifically United States copyright law, if I understand correctly. It doesn't apply to other countries, specifically Japan. Japan does not have defined copyright laws, which is why we have so much nonsense. You can see people uploading whatever in the United States. I'm going to tangent, by the way, for the Shoushimin audience, so I apologize. But you see people upload things for American shows all the time, and you use it like creative ways. You cut, or like you don't show this, or you like. Sometimes people even play audio, and I'm just like, dang. But because of the way you do it, it doesn't impact like the Copyright Act, things like that. There's very detailed ways to go about it. Japan, you so much just have a name in your video, they could be like, oh, copyright. But we digress. This doesn't apply to the manga conversation. The manga stuff is obviously like pretty serious, even though I hate it. One plus side, you can still read it on Bato's site. All the chapters are there. I have verified, so we good. Okay, I'll take it. As long as we can still find it places, that's all that really matters. No offense to Manga Dex. But anyway, guys, let's hop into this Shoshimin episode 17. Before we begin, I just want to say very, 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 very quickly. It might be on Weep Central, actually, because Weep Central has a lot of stuff. My theory of what happens this episode is that, obviously, we're going to probably get Osanai's, I guess, revelation. Or perhaps we're going to get it through Jogorou. We saw the failure of Urino, Which honestly juxtaposed the stuff with Jogorou and Osanai in the final episode of last season, where he explained everything and she was so proud of him and he was so horrified by her actions. My thought is that Jogorou is going to break this down and have to deuce everything that was happening, and Osanai is going to be so in love. My big brain theory that's probably wrong, but I share it nonetheless, is that in my personal opinion, the only reason all this stuff happened with Urino and things like that, how Jogorou got wrapped back in, I think Osanai's big brain plan, aside from obviously hiding evidence regarding like what she did and things like that, I think she was trying to win Jogorou back. You can convince me otherwise, obviously, but I've said this a little bit here and there throughout the season, but that was kind of like my overall thought. I thought that the reason all this was happening, aside from obviously the utility of why Osanai needs to do this and the truck, is that she was creating this whole elaborate scheme to test Jogorou and bring him right back into the fold. And I always say, because like even when Jogorou had his girlfriend, and at one point I don't believe this anymore, I think, but at one point I was even saying that I thought that Tokiko, no, that's a different series, Tokyo, his girlfriend, was in the mix was because Osanai willed it. Like, Osanai navigated things where maybe he was with her, and that the whole point trying to get him, like, to come back. I'm not off that, but I do believe that her being with Urino and Urino's element in all of this, because you see instances where, like, Jogorou and Tokyo were doing their thing, and Jogorou never once noticed Osanai. But Osanai, when he passed by, it was that festival episode. I think it was episode 2, maybe episode 1. It's episode 2. She was daggers at them. So that's just my personal thought. Osanai's like the Eden meme right now. Instead of saying, what are you doing? She's saying, come back to toxicity, Jogorou. Oh my gosh. That's what I believe. I firmly believe that. I believe this since the start. I don't know if she'll explain that in this episode if that is in fact what she's going for. But it's the vibes I was getting from early on. But let's go. We're going to begin. Thank you everyone for listening to my 7-minute soliloquy. I apologize. Well, not soliloquy because I've been talking to people. But sorry for speaking too much, guys. I apologize. This show's just really good and I really enjoy it. It's been fun. Her name is Tokiko. So... But I felt okay. So I was between Tokyo and Tokiko, but I was like, no, there's another character in another series named Tokiko. Isn't Tokiko what's her name grandmother? You know what I'm talking about? What's that series? Fly Me to the Moon, Tonikawa. I think so. Tokiko's from Anjo. No, Tokyo's from Anjo. Okay, Tokyo's Anjo. I messed it up last week too. I do remember this now. But isn't there a Tokiko? And again, Tonikawa, Flying to the Moon. Isn't that the grandmother's name? I remember because Toki in Time. Okay, fine. Thank you. That's okay. So I'm not crazy. I'm watching Colon, but not Shoshimin. Stay through for Colon. Colon coming up next. Shoshimin, we're about to begin. You should watch Shoshimin, by the way. I think you'd enjoy it. We're going to start this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I spent like 8 minutes speaking. I'm so sorry, guys. That's my bad. Do we know if this is the last episode? Probably not. Shoshimin is peak MCs. Facts. I agree. Also, Thirsty is asking when will you do a review of the latest chapter of Kono Oto. I get excited to hear what you thought as you read it for the first time. I thought I answered this before. My bad. I will be doing a review for the Kono Oto chapters. Because I think I left off in the Uzuki arc. So I definitely will be doing a review at some point. Initially, I was going to wait until everything finished with the tournament. But we shall see. My plan is to do a review for Kono Oto. I just don't know exactly when. But it will come. I really love this opening. I want some boxing Urino just in the water. I just realized... Wait, look. Hold up. I think Jogorous are one of my favorite MCs in a long time. How'd it go? I caught him. A bystander called the police. So Osanai doesn't know the arsonist. 40 people. Wow. Wait, so Osanai doesn't know about the arsonist is the most shocking revelation to me. Yeah. I love when they do this and like she's present but not there. Of course. So that was the red hair. It had absolutely nothing to do with Osanai's situation. She looks very serious here. She's like, who do you think you are? What you trying to say, meddling? You don't believe her? Yep. Look at Jogorou figuring it all out. However, see, Jogorou took it to the next step. Agreed. Verify his sources. Should have. Agreed. Yep. This is where our boy comes in. Up until April. He looks so like dang, yeah. Interesting. Yeah, poor Urino, man. He's still just being disrespected. The fact that they planted fake articles everywhere. $2G. Is that Udin? Oh! Whoa! Wait! Do we know who it is? It can't be the friend. Agreed. I just broke my camera. Agreed. Alright, guys, I'm fixing the camera. What did I do? Hold up. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry for those on YouTube, but we're back. We're good. Had to be here. Never would have guessed it. All this time I kept wondering, why did he care so much about the Urino stuff? Why did he care? Because he was the arsonist! Bro, use this man! Oh! See, this is what happens though, Jogorou. You made the same mistake. She dragged you right back in. That's what I'm wondering. That's what I thought. She knew. I'm telling you, she knew it all. Is she lying? I think she has to be lying. I don't know, man. This is it. This is it. This is what I told you. Urino got played by two individuals. Really, really bad. You are a failed human being. It's true. And you was going to ask about the girlfriend. You did destroy his life though. I wanna know what love is. She did not care about Urino. If you cared about Urino, you have not done this nonsense. You even let him kiss you. Yep. Still the same. This boy needs help. Correct. Correct. Nope. So they're 100% getting back together. Why does she have to say it like that? Why? It's true. This was all it feels like this was all a test. Jogorou realizes he's literally in it for just like the thrill. Yes, embrace toxicity. So Jogorou's happy. Osanai's happy that she reclaimed her boy. I can't. Dang. The way she's saying that, I guess you're the best option. I cannot. She's being kind of tsundere there. She's like, I guess you're okay. You're the best for now. I think I need you. It's kind of wholesome if you think about it. She basically said, you're not the best, but you're still good, so I'm okay. Basically, at least in these current circumstances, you're the best I can do. This is 100% a love confession. I love this so much. I absolutely love this so much, guys. A lot, clearly. We back. Back like we never left. As you should. Itsukachi! He is crazy, by the way. He's like, I'm angry and frustrated. Let's burn some stuff. Bro, he's just like, good job, Urino. You got it, Urino. That's, as I said, Urino did not deserve that. Did not deserve that. You kind of have to feel a little bad. That's really bad. Look at... Kendo's like, what? Oh. Huh? Is my thing freezing, guys? Hold up. Sorry, guys. My timer's off. Hold on. Let me fix this. They look so happy. It's like, I miss this. I miss these times. Was that the girl who told him about Tokiko, and her cheating? Maybe that's why she's saying good job. Oh, the chestnut conversation again. Oh, it's like them. So why did Urino hear her? So she wasn't there? So where was she? The fact that he picked up on this, Emil, welcome to the stream. And so Jogorou was just like, huh, I'm curious. Clearly it's been bothering more than a little bit. Also, I'm not even saying anything. Agreed. Okay, so we did call this that she intentionally did this on purpose. We know that. That much we knew. She did this, as we said before, literally because she wanted to get back at him. She wanted this man to grovel and to be made into a fool. Jogo's like, Yeah, Jogorou don't know the whole story. Jogorou, you don't know the full story. Correct. And then what caused the flip? So this was not premeditated. We said this. The flip happened at the kiss. That's when she chose, I'm going to destroy this boy. She's literally, guys, she is Arisu. She's literally Arisu. Arisu got tripped, expelled. Boy tries to kiss me for Osanai. The offering. She's like, yeah. But now you get it. That's it. We said it, guys. It was the kiss. We all knew it. Oh my gosh. Oh. I love this show so much. He tried to kiss me without permission. I mean, I get it. But the crime don't justify it. Oh my gosh. So we still have 3 more episodes, by the way. It's so creepy how she's acts so cute but scary at the same time. Agreed. I don't know what to say. Oh, I love this. Absolutely do. I'm happy they're back together. Maybe I overthought Osanai's angle. It seems like Osanai's being canon, just like, I didn't plan all this stuff happening. The revenge, 100% we got right. And it seems that Osanai just happened to want to try and support this guy because he asked her out. I'll buy it. I'll buy it for now. Oh, no, there's definitely a thing. It goes back to the scene where the girl says, congratulations. I don't know if she knows about him and Osanai. Maybe it just has to do with the fact of the Tokiko thing. But I don't know. Great episode. This episode is amazing. Oh gosh, Osanai. Uno's gonna convulse next time he tries to kiss a girl. His PTSD is gonna hit hard. I'm dead. And that's the thing. It's again, we laugh. So maybe we're bad. Maybe I'm a bad human being for laughing, at least initially. But if you really think about it, it sucks. Best friend, quote unquote best friend, was using him the entire time. His girlfriend using him. And here's the thing, I don't know if I fully believe Osanai about her awareness and things like that, what she was doing. I don't know if I fully believe her, right? But if we take what she said at face value, realistically, his best friend was messing with him. But the mistake that he ultimately made, going back to, again, confidence, pride, and I think he is the one who planted it in his mind anyway, to be fair, which is part of the problem. If anything, he is much worse than Osanai. He is the worst person in all of this. Because he's just a manipulator, and he was blowing off steam, and he saw Urino, he's like, chump. So that sucks. The Osanai stuff, if we take what she said at face value, it is technically Urino's fault, even though he did not deserve it to this level. He never should have tried to force the kiss on Osanai without asking her, he shouldn't have done that. Now, granted, I'm of the belief that, again, she did not really like him, and we know that for a fact, and she kind of confirmed it, but she was going along the motions, so I get why he probably felt that desperation and tried to, like, force a moment, but I'm just like, I'm on Osanai's side on that one. Yeah, Jogorou might die. You don't be. You know how we always say we on this channel we believe in consent. Yeah, Osanai definitely believes in consent. She's like, you better ask me before you do anything, otherwise I'll violate your life. But that's why I'm like, you again, like with Urino, like I feel bad more for the stuff with Hiya than Osanai. If we assume that Osanai is telling the truth, which I don't fully assume or I don't fully believe. But then secondarily, like I said, as much as he's being manipulated, Urino puts himself in positions where because of his personality, that he was able to be manipulated the way that he was. I know it sounds bad, and that people are being preyed on. He was preyed on. He's a victim. But he became a victim in large part because your personality dictated it. I feel bad if Urino was like an innocent bystander in all of this, but no. He pissed me off the way he was acting. He was so prideful, but he never acted like a child throwing a tantrum but he acted like a child throwing a tantrum whenever things didn't work out for him. He dared look at Osanai and say, I'm different. He didn't deserve it, but it was definitely funny. I agree. He didn't deserve it. I found it humorous after a while. It was great. But it's true. It's not like he's just someone who's just like, he is innocent. He didn't do anything to deserve it, per se. Like, he doesn't deserve the Hiya stuff. He kind of deserves the Osanai stuff in retrospect. But again, I'm just kind of like I said before, guys. Like, with Urino's character, because he had this prideful type of attitude, and it's just like, oh, look at me, and like, it's not wrong, in a sense, to want to make something of yourself, but that is something that, again, can be a sign where it's like, you think more of yourself than you should. It's okay to have aspirations. But he's like, nah, I'm different. I'm going to prove I'm different. I'm him. Essentially, it's like the attitude that he had. I'm going to make a name for myself. And that was all used to ultimately just completely systematically break his character down. Oh, James, thank you for your bias. Anyway. Hold up 1 second. Hold up. 1 second, guys. Okay, anyway, we're done here. So anyway, guys, take care and have a good one. I'm out. I gotta move to the next episode. Peace. Have a nice day. Johnny, we're out.